Dear friends, when I spent $100,000 to buy a car, and when the money was gone, the car was parked in my basement. This is easy to understand. But what did I get in the end when I spent $100,000 on advertising? Did the money disappear? It was not stored as any material wealth. What happened? This has to start with what wealth is. In fact, when we discuss wealth, there is a default premise, that is, people. All wealth is for people. It doesn't matter what the thing is. What matters is that humans think it is good. Why do we buy diamond rings when we get married? Because we think it is good, even though it is just carbon. Similarly, dung beetles also like carbon, and they will use carbon to propose marriage. They'll find a pile of the freshest feces, make a giant ball, and then block his girlfriend's door. When the girlfriend looks out from the hole, she'll think, "Oh, he gave me such a big dung ball. How nice it is to me." She will be conquered at that time. The so-called wealth depends entirely on its users. Now that we understand the premise, the second question is, why do we think certain things are valuable? Why are clothes valuable? Because they can cover the body? Covering the body is just a basic function. If it is just for covering the body, can we just cover with the bed sheets? Why do we choose brands? Why do we choose styles? Why do we consider matching effects? In other words, the reason we buy clothes is no longer because they can cover our bodies, but because we like the brand, the designer, the style, or because a certain star has worn it and we want to buy the same style. But why do we like it? Because our consensus has been shaped unconsciously. Why do we buy diamond rings for marriage? Because everyone thinks that diamond rings must be given for marriage. We had been instilled with the idea that diamonds equal firm love since we were young. Why do people buy gold? Because we have been instilled with the idea that gold equals wealth. It has no function and may not even guarantee that it will not depreciate. But people just like to buy gold. This is the power of consensus. If we only look at industrial uses, these items are completely not worth their current prices. Well, how did the consensus come about? The answer is publicity and advertising. It is heard over and over again, repeated over and over again. Let users give up thinking in repetition. Let them accept your ideas involuntarily and effectively influence their choices when buying. Every advertisement is strengthening the electrical signals in the brain. Every repetition is expanding the group of people who reach consensus. Countless luxury brands have successfully shaped the electrical signals of consensus in people's brains. When everyone thinks that our products or brands are valuable, they cannot be questioned. Whether it's a pile of carbon, a piece of inert metal, or a bottle of sugar water with some bubbles, the raw materials and manufacturing costs of the product are not important at all. Where does the advertising money go? It becomes the electrical signals in our brains. More business cases are being updated. Please click on the subscriber button to continue watching. Your subscription is extremely important to us. Thank you.